I got some breaking news, y'all. I got some breaking news. They say Tory Lanez just got poked up in the jail. Tory Lanez, the homie just called me. Hey, fool, wooty bam, wooty wham just went on the yard. They say Tory Lanez just got poked up. And as I'm looking, at first I wasn't sure. And then I turned on my little wooty bam because I be listening to Big Boy. Even though I'm in Atlanta, yeah, I still listen to Big Boy. That's all I listen to in the morning is Big Boy. Big Boy in the morning. Cowboy. Cowbell, you feel me? They say Tory Lanez got stabbed up. So let's see what Big Boy talking about.
We want to like go hands, go hands, go hands. Man. Yes, go get your fade real quick, come in and out. I love it.
So I mean, Tory's Tory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not too many people would say, "Oh, I'm gonna mainline. I'm gonna go on you."
Hold on.
Live, man. And when we say live, we had to break in live for our YouTube channel. This right here was just handed to me. Alrighty, Tory Lanez stabbed in prison. Tory Lanez stabbed in prison. Literally, we were gonna do an uncut today. Was just handed to me. Alrighty, Tory Lanez stabbed in prison. Tory Lanez stabbed in prison. Literally, we were gonna do an uncut today, just about kind of like, you know, hip hop, our genre. Are we role models? Are we role models? And then literally, I went to the restroom. When I came back, Luigi was like, "Our live changed." And our live changed because it reportedly, and they're still putting it together. We're putting it together as well. Tory Lanez stabbed in prison, and we went on to TMZ.
So remember, man, another one first. TNN Trap News Network, bringing you all that good news you can use. That knowledge you can't get in nobody's college, man. Straight from Big Boy to the Trap News to the streets. Tory Lanez has been hit up in the jail.
And TMZ says
Tory was in the yard of California Correctional Institution of Tehachapi Monday morning when another inmate stabbed him, according to multiple sources, including one in law enforcement. So I guess he was rushed to a nearby civilian hospital in Bakersfield on an ambulance. Other than that, at the very end, what they're reporting is that his stabbing injury is non-life threatening.
right. Then you go into other sites in critical condition.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah, clickbait.
The Shade Room put up. The Shade Room spoke with
Nah, I
the
didn't say the
member.
name. Jesus.
Oh, the Shade Room spoke. Somebody spoke with the member of Tory's team who confirmed the news, revealing the rapper is currently in critical condition. Will continue.
And like we say, they got something that that we probably don't know as of yet. But right now, it's breaking news that Tory Lanez was stabbed in prison. And it's wild because if they have taken...
So y'all hearing it, man. Tory Lanez has been hit up in prison. He's in Tehachapi. He's right now in a Bakersfield hospital. He's in critical condition. And it's a tricky, sticky Vicky situation. The stickiest of the ickiest of the Vickiest. But let's continue to let this story develop a little bit more. Let's see what they got.
Him off of Tehachapi prison grounds. That means that, you know, whatever they have there, the facility there, they couldn't work on Tory there. So I don't know the actual, how broad it is from, you know, something superficial to others saying that he's in critical condition, which is wild. And just like last week, if I'm not mistaken, they had a picture of Tory because he was talking about his new album.
Yeah.
And in the new album, you know, the picture that they had, it was like him and his homies up against the wall. It was like one of them prison photos. And Tory looked like he had put on some size. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about the new album is about to drop soon. And then we saw when we were talking about the new album that was dropping,
This is hell of a fucking promotion for this new album. Tory Lanez finna come out like Tupac, bro. Tory Lanez finna come out like Tupac. You can't say that he not finna be Superman. This is all he needs to up his Canadian street cred. Continue to run this.
was literally recording himself in the prison, and it looked like he was like in, you know, probably like in a day room or something like that. And remember, he had to jump off his live because it was a fight going down behind him. But it's crazy because Jesus, you said it. You thought that he was PC'd up, like protective custody.
That's what I thought. You would think, right?
I think Tory's like on a serious main line.
Yeah,
like he on the yard.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, hey,
and that's another thing too. A lot of these dudes hit PC. They don't want to deal with the politics. They don't want to deal with the extortion. They don't want to deal with this. They don't want to deal with that. Tory Lanez is on the main line with the killers and dealers. Your favorite big homie. Tory Lanez out there with him. He programming. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been an extortion going wrong. It could have been a debt going wrong. It could have been some words. It could have been a number of things, man. In California penitentiary, it's anything could be anything, and everything could be something, and nothing could be nothing, but something could always be up to something. You feel me? So that's that. But sheesh, man. Golly, Tory.
kind of some street cred there. You know,
Right,
a little
right.
bit of street cred.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not because he's getting stabbed, but still,
Right, yeah.
you know what I mean? He's rubbing elbows with the normal folks.
Yeah,
you know?
I wonder what happened. And as we're live here with Tory Lanez, as you guys, we were just talking about Tory Lanez stabbed in prison. I'm wondering like what was behind it, you know, because it take nothing, you know, nothing big, but something to jump off. But I'm wondering what's behind it. Is it, you know, is it politics? Is it somebody trying to get at Tory the wrong way? And Tory's a stand-up dude too. You know what I'm saying? Is it a trickle down of, you know, and not saying anything, but somebody, you know, taking some Megan Thee Stallion beef or whatever, or just, you know, some bravado.
Some random dude on a yard picking up Meg Thee Stallion's beef and going at Tory Lanez and ended up poking him up is crazy. That's gonna be a narrative some of these weird baby mamas try to run for sure. See, look at Karma. See, look at Karma. He ain't shoot that girl. And Meg Thee Stallion is a big old B.I. Anyway, we ain't gonna go into that. But yeah, somebody's gonna for sure take to the Meg Thee Stallion route. But can you imagine somebody messing up prison politics over Meg Thee Stallion in California? I doubt that that's what it was about. Somebody might have made a smart comment, but the full-blown slide for Megan in California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, you're not gonna mess the program up for that, and they're gonna do something to you if you do. Nobody's doing that for Meg Thee Stallion. I don't care what nobody think in the comments. Ain't nobody in California sliding for Meg.
That's what the comments are already saying. Somebody's like, "Oh, what goes around comes around." That was
of course
Magnolia.
the comments gonna say that.
But then we have Erica, who said, "I may not like him or his behavior, but I would never want somebody to be stabbed in or hurt in any way."
And you know, it's crazy, man. Like, and I don't know whatever. It's, you know, I got cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the prison, it's like makeshift. You know what I'm saying? Like you just finding something. You know, and not I want to be stabbed, but stab me with like a Ginsu or one of them good knives just gonna cut me.
That's what you're saying. Is this
don't break
sterilized?
open a file cabinet rod and shave that down and then just start poking me and then you got that.
Now you poking me with this rusty piece of the door that chipped off 5 years ago that you've been holding on to your cell.
And tape on the other side. You done melted down a toothbrush with a razor on it. Like,
that was
trying to slice me up, man. But Tory, of course, for those out there, and I mean, it's not a new story. Tory's currently incarcerated for 10 years. Lane's serving 10-year sentence for 2020 shooting of Megan Thee Stallion, which you all know. And I was talking about how the photo was posted last week. And it looked like, you know, I mean, they're looking at appeals. They're looking at certain things to bring them home. A lot of people, you know, you'll constantly see online, you'll constantly see, you know, free Tory, free Tory. You know, some people feel a certain way, but he was sentenced. So when you look at it now, it's like, damn, like it looked like he on the yard.
Yeah, and I think once more details, then we figure it out whether he was the victim or maybe you just never know, bro.
Well, it's obvious he was the victim.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't think they haven't mentioned about anybody else being stabbed, but yeah, if it's something that could possibly give him more time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
right?
Is it something that can?
And then knowing,
I hear that so many times.
I'm wondering how involved Tory is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just like on the yard, or because even the pictures that I saw from last week, yeah, you know, he was standing up with two dudes, and it looked like he, you know, just like he's running his program.
Yeah,
but it looked like he's not running from anything. He's talking with people. When we saw the day room incident, when the riot broke out behind, the fight broke out behind him. You know, I mean, he's moving. It appears like any other prisoner that's doing time in a California state, you know, correctional.
But that's the thing. Like, keeping it real goes wrong, though. I mean, I don't want to be too real because these little situations happen and it can affect them.
Yeah, man.
Probably lose his life.
You sound like you'll be like you'll keep it real, protect.
So with this situation, man, we're gonna keep y'all posted as these stories and more continue to develop. This is tricky. We praying for Tory Lanez, but here you have it first 10 in Trap News Network. Tory Lanez has been poked up in the jail system. We out here to the next one, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel Tweets free. We gone.